Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new and you've never seen my face before, my name is Sandy and I post all kinds of mommy videos here on YouTube every week. If you aren't new, then you know that I like to save a buck. And so today I have a bunch of activities that you can do with your family. They're all free and cheap activities, and they are activities that you can do with any member of your family, ranging from newborn all the way up to the oldest grandparent in your family. So be sure to check out these activities. They are activities that you can do in the summertime, wintertime, fall time, and they're all a bunch of fun. We had a lot of fun doing every single one of them. And I would also like to mention that today's video is in collaboration with a friend I have here on YouTube. Her channel name is EntirelyKristen, and on her channel she is doing lots of activities that you can do at home in the summertime with your children. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The number one activity is check out your local parks. Most cities have a park with pretty good resources. If your city doesn't, always check the local cities around you, because usually they will have something, especially if you're surrounded by nicer cities. A good way to find out what parks are around you is to go to your city's local website. It's usually yourcity.gov. Or also go on the local mom Facebook groups and just ask. Usually that's the best place to find which parks are around you and which parks are the best. Through a Facebook group, I recently found out about this park about 20 minutes from our house, and it's got a totally free splash pad. So if you don't like the parks that your city has to offer, definitely look around and see what's within a reasonable driving radius for you, and you'll probably luck out with something. Along with city parks, I want to mention that in the United States we have two other kinds of parks. We have state parks and we have federal parks. So in the next few clips I'm going to show you some state and federal parks near me and the resources that they typically have. Every state in the U.S. has state parks and they have federal parks. These clips are from a local state park. Usually the parks are pretty similar. The difference is just which type of employees run the park and where the funds are allocated from. State parks and federal parks usually have a lake with some sort of beach access. They usually also offer tons of family-friendly activities. For example, these clips are from a local fishing derby that was totally free. We just had to pay the $5 to park. If you go on the park's website, it'll usually give you a list of upcoming activities, and they're 9 times out of 10 they're totally free to the public.
What are you doing?
You just pay for park.
Fish. You got a fish? Is there a fish on there?
Oh, the fish!
Sorry?
Fish!
All of your parks will always have a large play area and a dock area, typically off of the lake. Because of the abundance of space at these parks, as well as the activities, they're typically family-friendly and a great time for the entire family, from babies all the way up to adults. Off-state parks, there's almost always a plethora of hiking trails, and if not off your park, then just in your city, and these are usually great for kids of all ages as well. The next activity is one of my absolute favorites, and that's just having a photo shoot. So basically you just take your camera or your phone and find an area around you, it could be your backyard or whatever, that you feel like is super pretty, and take some outfits and start posing. This is something I've been doing since I was a kid, and we always have a blast. Another option is finding a 5K in your area that's free. A lot of the times organizations will do their 5Ks for free, and then you just give a donation, so you can do whatever is a reasonable amount for you. And a lot of the times after the 5K, they have play areas for the kids and a lot of fun activities. The easiest way to find free 5Ks is to just Google free 5Ks near me, or check out an organization that you are interested in and then go on their actual website, and there usually is a list where they're touring across the United States, and then there is also a website called 5kfinder.org, so be sure to check that out, and then you can just search by price range. Another option that's often overlooked is your public library. Especially during the school year, they have tons of activities for the kids. Just go to your local library's website and click on events, and it will give you things like story times and programs for kids all the way up to high school. Next, I want to shout out Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is a great option for rainy days or hot days or super cold days, because they have that little tot town, and then they have the bigger area, and you can go and just get yourself some lunch or an ice cream, and then your kids can just play for hours and hours, and there's always lots of kids coming in and out, so it occupies them for a long time. Lots of moms in my areas actually do Chick-fil-A mom meetups where everybody in the area meets up with other moms at Chick-fil-A, and we just let the kids burn the energy, as much energy as they can, for a few hours. And the last activity I want to talk about is a little more pricey, but it's definitely worth it. It's minor league or local sporting events. Most of the time these teams are just as good as the major league teams, but you can get tickets for as low as $10. Just Google what sports teams are in your area and you should be able to find some come up. Okay guys, thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to check out Kristen's video, and it will be linked down in the down bar as well as up here on the screen. And be sure to follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching. Bye!